Hey all, and welcome back to Fuzzy Dutcher Gaming and a new video on the channel, in fact a series of videos. I'm going to start putting some small videos up on the channel in preparation for the Champ Reign of Arrows League Start Guide. They're just going to be different things that people might be interested in. This one is going to be rushing to Exarch on junk gear and a non-crit 5 link to show you what it's going to be like if you decide you want to rush your Atlas rather than slowly progress your character, transition to crit and do things properly. So with that out of the way, let's roll the footage. So we completed our first T16 map, got pretty lucky, had 2 drops maps to drop and a Colosseum and obviously our incandescent invitation. So this gear is absolute junk. This is a few chaos worth of gear on trade. So this fight is not going to be fun, it's not going to be quick, but as long as we 6 portal it, that's all we want to do. This was just to demonstrate that if you set your tree up to take Wandering Path over here and then just take nodes, then you can get pretty decent map sustain. Now we're not at full yet because originally the idea wasn't to rush it. It was to farm essences, slowly build up the gear, which I started with, and then I decided when I hit red maps, you know what, let's just push it on a load of junk and see how it goes. So the only thing I would recommend when you get to this sort of juncture is run 2 offensive auras. Now fortunately I don't have the intelligence to run Wrath, so Wrath combined with Anger would be perfect. We've got Haste and Anger, which is decent enough, I guess. So we're looking at just over 11 hours played, and we've had our incandescent invitation drop. Like I said, I haven't been rushing. This could probably be an hour quicker comfortably because I did spend some time farming mid-tier maps for essences and then decided not to really use them. So I'll put a POB in the description for this character, but the gear is absolutely rubbish. It has a bow with tier 2 lightning, tier 5 cold and crafted fire. We're not crit yet, so the crit does nothing. We have a helmet with life and nothing else. We have a quiver with resistances and a tiny bit of damage with bows. Bog standard 5 link armor, very bad. Bad belt, bad gloves, and bad boots. Just everything is rubbish. Then we're on a 5 link of Trinity, Inspiration, Ellie Damage, Mirage Archer, and Rain of Arrows. And the idea if you want to rush is you go more for damage. Like we still have decent defenses because we've got Defiance Banner. We have an okay amount of armor and evasion at the moment. We've got like 4k and 8k, so not brilliant, but we do have Fortify. We have some buffs when we're fortified, and when we have Adrenaline up with 10% reduced physical damage taken. So unless Exarch crits, we shouldn't be able to get killed. But like I say, we only need to be able to 6 portal this, which means really you need to be able to take 15 to 20% DPS from Exarch before he does another ball phase, and that should be fairly straightforward. The good thing about this is if you fail, you just go into another T16 map and get another invitation. Your first invitation, it will keep dropping until you complete the encounter. So all we're going to do is go over to Pantheons and have a look. So I'll probably run Solaris, and then we'll stick with the Life Flask one for this. And then we'll just go in and see how it feels. Like I say, I'm expecting his DPS, his life bar to not really move. So this could be interesting, but we've got point blank. So we're going to stand right on top of him and just trust that our defenses are going to do the business. So as you can see, his health bar is not really moving. The other issue you have is your totems will die all the time, so don't count on them for DPS. So again, we're just going to stand on top of him, see how we get on. Super slow, but it's going to be doable. 6 portal in it. And then the idea once you get these down is you then farm altars, whatever you want to do, and just build up your currency to then actually get some gear that's not rubbish. So we'll go up here. The issue you have with this is going to be the fact that the more you take, not only the more ball phases you get, the more of these runes go on the floor, and they're probably worse. So here's my attempt at a ball phase, and it will be absolutely dreadful. I suck. Oh no, I've got blink arrow. That's even worse because that's not even instant. So it doesn't really matter. I have no issues if I lose all of this XP. I just want to get this fight done. You can use your totems to help you out. Oh, I don't know how that got me, but it did apparently. Now, he often does 2 ball phases in a row, so we'll see if he's going to play ball or not. But as you can see, when he hits this, he's not really doing too much damage. The issue, as I say, is keeping your totems up. So there we go, another ball phase. When I can't use a movement skill, really, and because with it being non-instant, yeah, we're pretty dead here. Yeah. And that's all because I haven't recolored my links. That's kind of my fault that we don't have a movement skill. I could have recolored my links to get a blue socket. Decided against it, and yeah, we're going to lose some XP because of it. So we'll just wait until all this stuff goes. That should be it. So we'll drop our... Oh, he's done it again. That wasted our Vile skills. But this is a problem I have. You're so quick, it can be a little bit annoying to try and dash through these little gaps. And we've got these flame things on the ground as well. Whoop, that was close. So just drop your Vile skills whenever it's up. Just avoid this. Or get hit by it. Move out of the way of that. He loves doing lots of moves all at once, doesn't he? So again, we've still got, what, 4 portals left that we can use. I don't think we can get him down in time there, so we'll move out of the way. Or nearly got him. But you should never, ever be in a worse position than this. I think I might just die. I really can't be bothered to try and do this. You should never be in a position this bad. This is with absolutely horrendous gear on a 5-link non-crit. If you're playing the build properly, I'd recommend you transition to crit around early red maps. This is just to show you that if you decided you wanted to force your Atlas, you can. It's not particularly pleasant, but you can do it. So we will wait for all these to go. And then we have a lovely amount of runes in the middle there, which we now need to try and avoid, which is slightly annoying. So there we go. What a surprise on a practice run. Bloody stupid game. There you go. You can now build your character to endgame with that. But yeah, that's what it's like if you force it on absolutely trash gear. Like I say, POV will be in the video description. I don't recommend it, but if you wanted to just do it to get to red maps and get 2 void stones, you can certainly do that. Then you would probably follow a wandering path tree, take some either Exarch or Rita nodes, and just farm maps really, really quickly for your altars, get some currency, upgrade your gear, and then you can actually start building the character properly. Does it save you loads of time? I'm not sure. You're just doing things back to front. I still think it's better to just go a bit slower, build your character, have a more comfortable Exarch fight, because now you're just going to have to farm gear anyway. We're just going to be farming, you know, altars, league mechanics, whatever you want. But I guess you've got more potential to earn currency doing it this way if you're doing altars and they're still decent in 3.22.